Hello and welcome to another episode of 3 Minute Game Pass. I'm Nathan, and today I'm going to tear up this Game Pass game worth your time and bandwidth. Today's game is Dirt 5, the latest next-gen version of the classic Dirt Racing series. But this time, no longer straddling the line between arcade and simulation, it's going full arcade. Is it worth getting the tires dirty? Dirt 5 is an Xbox and PC cross-release. To be fair, the PC version is kind of borked. A lot of people, myself included, can't even get the game to run, just FYI. It does feature cross-chivos, but not cross-save. It is upgraded for Series S and X with 120 FPS and 60 FPS modes, and the game lasts about 7 to 9 hours for career mode, more if you do all the stuff. So what exactly is Dirt 5? Well, it's an arcadey racing game with an emphasis on off-road races of varying styles, so you'll always find something you're interested in trying. The events include things like rallycross, ice racing, trailblazing, regular dirt racing, sprint, and some stunt trick courses in Gymkhana. Each of these races has different cars to drive and buy, though honestly the field between the vehicles wasn't super significant within the same class. Every time you complete a race, you'll earn cash, XP, stars, which unlock more career modes, races, and rep with your currently selected sponsor, which usually results in more skins for the cars or cash to buy more cars you want. The career mode follows you attempting to beat the guy who beat your mentor AJ, though it's really just a series of linked races ending in a larger boss race at the very end, and all of the race's plot comes through a podcast dialogue only. The more you progress, you'll also unlock special one-on-one races that run parallel with the main campaign, though you don't have to do them to finish career mode. The racing itself is super arcadey, and while different terrain affects how a car performs, it isn't nearly to the extent it was in the previous Dirt games, except ice, which is ice. Instead, you'll be focusing on heavy drifting, including e-brake drifting, staying in control across the various complexities of the course, and learning how to manage each type of car in each race. The game also has stunt-based courses as well as a course editor to make your own stunt courses, complete with leaderboards should that entice you. I'll be honest, I didn't really enjoy the stunt parts, so I didn't do as many as I maybe should have, but hey, teach their own. So overall, Dirt 5 ditches the simulation trappings of the previous installments for a wild, all-out dirty arcade racer with tons of different modes, cars, and tracks to slide around on. So what do I like about Dirt 5? Well, the game looks fantastic on Series S and X with the 60 and 20 FPS modes looking great, the graphics look fantastic, and the neat weather effects that can occur during a race, as well as the varying times of day as you race, make every race look unique and different. This is a very pretty game. Driving is also really fun across all the different modes, and because they have so many modes, it means that you don't get bored very quick because you'll always have a different type of race to participate in should you wish. And lastly, I feel like this game's range of accessibility and assists make it really great in terms of you can tune the game to be the difficulty you want exactly. If you want it more arcadey, less arcadey, you can do that, which I really appreciate for this kind of game. When it comes to the bad, the career's pathway is just pretty boring. All the characters are uninteresting, and the career itself is essentially just a set of races, and there's no like team management or everything like that going on. It's really stripped down. Additionally, there's not really a ton of course variety. The game recycles courses as well as chunks of courses fairly often in career mode, making it feel light on content. And lastly, the lack of any simulation or a true rally style race is pretty disappointing. It makes the game feel a bit like the black sheep of the series, as it stripped down a lot of options to make it a lot more arcadey and simple. So as you know, rate games here on a 3-point scale: must play, maybe consider, don't bother. I think Dirt 5 is a maybe consider. As an off-road racing fan, Dirt 5 worked pretty well for me despite its flaws, but the game is certainly lacking in terms of content and a more fleshed out career mode. If you just want some fun off-roady arcade action, Dirt 5 absolutely delivers that and in spades. However, if you need track variety and a little more depth in team or campaign mode, Dirt 5 is a game you'll have fun with for a few hours and then turn it off. But that's okay too. That's all I have for you today. Thank you so much for watching, and go out there and enjoy Dirt 5.